I'm your host, Olivia Rancy, reporting for the CARICOM Medical Broadcast Center, your #1 news outlet. Today, we're bringing urgent news about the growing health crisis affecting several Caribbean nations. Healthcare personnel are reporting a spike in the number of Leptospira interrogans infections, better known as Leptospirosis. Immediate action is needed. We advise members of the public that there is a high risk of being infected with this disease due to recent heavy rainfalls. With us this morning is Public Health Director, Medical Expert, and Epidemiologist, Dr. Jessica Rancy, to provide further detail on this outbreak. We will now turn to Dr. Jessica Rancy for further detail.
Thank you for having me, Olivia. Recently, there have been a concerning surge in cases of leptospirosis across several Caribbean nations, including Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Guyana, and St. Lucia. The increase in reported cases have raised alarms amongst health officials, as leptospirosis can have severe and even fatal consequences if left untreated. What is leptospirosis? Leptospirosis is an infectious disease caused by the bacterium Leptospira interrogans, which is a long spiral-shaped pathogen that moves rapidly and thrives in warm, moist environments such as soil and water, which is contaminated with infected animal urine. Humans can contract leptospirosis through direct contact with urine from infected animals or contaminated water or soil. The bacteria enters the body through minor cuts and abrasion or mucous membranes like the eyes, nose, and mouth. Animals such as rats, dogs, and pigs act as reservoirs for this disease. Flooding and poor sanitation contributes to its spread, particularly in tropical regions like the Caribbean. Farmers and livestock workers, sewage workers, fishermen, people in water sports, people living in flood-prone, poor sanitation areas are most at risk for leptospirosis. Symptoms and effects of leptospirosis occurs in 2 phases. The acute phase. Symptoms usually begins 1 to 2 weeks after exposure of the disease. These symptoms include high fever, headaches, muscle aches, chills, vomiting, jaundice, which is yellowing of the skin and eyes. Secondly, the immune phase. Symptoms may subside temporarily, but return with more severe complications, including kidney failure, liver damage, meningitis, and inflammation of the heart muscles. In extreme cases, leptospirosis can be fatal. How can we prevent and manage the outbreak of leptospirosis? As an organization, we urge all Caribbean nations to implement the following measures. 1. Increase or improve sanitation efforts. This can be done by cleaning up rodent-infested areas and removing contaminated water supplies. 2. Encourage people to stay home if experience the symptoms listed before, preventing further spread. 3. Minimize contact with contaminated water by wearing protective clothing like gloves, boots, and safety goggles, and avoid floodwaters. If you suspect you have leptospirosis, seek immediate medical attention. Leptospirosis can be confirmed through many lab tests, including microalgination tests, MET, polymerase chain reaction, PCR tests, and urine analysis. Doctors may prescribe antibiotics such as doxycycline or penicillin, which are most effective when given in early stages of the disease. A DNA vaccine using the plasmid P target LEP-L32 is being developed to recognize leptospira proteins, showing promise in controlling outbreaks. However, no widely available human vaccines currently exist, so prevention of the bacteria is key. By recognizing the symptoms early and seeking medical care, we can prevent serious complications, ultimately saving lives. Leptospirosis is preventable. Awareness, sanitation, and quick action are our best defense. Stay safe, stay informed, and protect yourselves and your loved one. I am Jessica Rancy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Dr. Rancy, for this critical information. The CARICOM Medical Broadcast Center urges all CARICOM nations to take the necessary precautions, stay informed, and seek medical help if symptoms appear. Let's work together to reduce the spread of leptospirosis and protect the lives of our people. This has been Olivia Rancy reporting from the CARICOM Medical Broadcast Center. Stay safe, and thank you for tuning in to your #1 news outlet.